What's up, you guys? It's Broke the Interweb, and we're back with another episode after I've been gone for like 4 years. Today we're gonna be trying the Impossible Whopper.
And one regular Whopper.
And also a regular Whopper next to it. And I'm gonna tell you exactly what I think.
Do Impossible Whopper?
Yes. Thank you so much. You too.
Guys, each year, millions of cows die, and cows aren't even native to where we live, so they're just like sucking up all the water that California needs, and that's why we're in a constant drought. So stuff like the Impossible Burger is really important to make sure that global warming doesn't kill us all.
So the Brazilian the fire in the Brazilian rainforest is being caused because cattle farmers are burning down the forest with the blessing of the Brazilian government so that they can graze cattle and also raise grains to feed cattle, because Brazil is one of the top producers of beef in the world. So eating less beef helps save the rainforest.
Hell yeah. Alright guys, I'm home. I got my 2 kinds of Whoppers, and we're gonna eat them now. Oh, I forgot to yell at you. Alright guys, we're home. Thanks for coming. Alright guys. Alright guys. Alright guys. Alright guys. 2 types of Whoppers here. First we have the good old-fashioned meat Whopper, and then we have the Impossible Whopper in green wrapper. This is in a brown wrapper, because you get it. So first thing we're gonna look at is the difference visually. It should pretty much look the same, I think, except for the patty. Here we go. Actually, this looks pretty crappy. There we go. Okay, so we gotta show the best side for each. Impossible Burger, Very Possible Burger, Impossible, Possible. So now we're gonna try them. Okay, let's do it. First, I want to take a big bite of the Impossible Burger because I want to just get, I want this to be the standard that I start with, because I've had Whoppers before. Tastes like a pretty normal burger to me. That's what it looks like. So these burgers are available until September 1st, which is pretty dumb, because they should be available for forever. So, I've had the Impossible Burger before, not from Burger King, and usually I get this taste with it. I think people typically overcook the Impossible patty, and it gives you this taste where the only thing in my experience that made me really think of meat when I ate the Impossible Burger the first couple times was that it tastes like blood, because they use heme, which is a compound containing iron that makes our blood red. I have no idea how that works, but that's where they get the blood color, I think it is. Heme, H-E-M-E. So the taste that I usually got when I ate that Impossible Burger before this moment was a taste of burnt, charred edges of meat, like when somebody leaves a burger on the grill for too long and it's just like, ugh. I guess that tastes like burnt meat, but I don't like it. So I'm not actually getting that taste at all here. So I think that the reason that I was tasting it before is just because it was overcooked, and I cook a lot of fake meat. You probably didn't even know that. And one of the easiest ways to ruin fake meat is to overcook it. You don't need to cook fake meat even as much as real meat in most cases, because you can have salmonella and things like that in plant-based foods, but you're much more likely to have an issue with undercooked meat, obviously. Everybody knows that. So the elements of the Whopper, I'm gonna talk my mouth full, it's my channel. The elements of the Whopper are totally there. It's been a long time, honestly, since I've had a Whopper. But I think if you gave this to somebody and did not tell them it wasn't real meat, as long as they didn't have a beef Whopper right next to them, I don't think they would really be able to tell. I honestly don't. But for comparison's sake, I'm gonna take a big bite of the Whopper now. Okay. The meat has more flavor, a little more flavor. But I think that's because of how they seasoned it. And I wonder why they didn't do that to the Impossible patty. When you're making vegetarian meat, unless it has little pieces of fat marbling, like, for example, the Beyond Beef patties do, nowadays. It's a new thing. Unless you add oil to each stage of cooking, just a little bit, but in the right places, it's gonna come out dry, and it's gonna come out not tasting very good. So you need oil and you need seasoning. With that said, I'm gonna take one more bite of this and just ponder. Honestly, I'm just gonna take a little piece of the patty. It's not dry at all. Oh, I gotta stop shaking this. Sorry. It's definitely not dry, but it is a little flavorless. I'm a little disappointed. This is probably against the rules, but I kind of want to see what would happen if I added a bit of seasoning to it. Okay, there's 2 types of seasonings I want to try adding to this, and this is kind of exciting for me because I buy Beyond Beef all the time, pretty much every week at the grocery store. I've never had the opportunity to purchase an Impossible patty because they're not available for retail sale as an ingredient yet. I'm really looking forward to when they are, but because of that, I've never cooked one of these. So I'm gonna try some mixed up salt. It's just salt, dehydrated onion, dehydrated garlic, and a few herbs and spices that taste really good together. It's a meat seasoning. And it tastes great. It is great on an Impossible burger. So that's already a winner. If you've never tried this, by the way, if they sell it near you, for a while I was without it and I tried to make my own. Nothing beats this. Jane's Crazy Mixed Up Salt. Very good. This is a salt concoction that I made. It's 1 part citric acid and 3 parts table salt. It's nothing too crazy, but it gives things a little tang. It's okay on the burger. Jane's Crazy Mixed Up Salt definitely wins, but my point is that Burger King kind of failed to season this burger. You can put your sauce on it. Not sure what this is. Mayo? I love mayo. I appreciate that. You can put mayo on it to make sure that it's not too dry. Ketchup. We got tomatoes. We got some lettuce. You can do that all you want, but when somebody bites into the meat itself, they're gonna want it to taste like something and not nothing. So the texture's there. The texture is very there. More there than I've ever seen fake beef. And I've seen a lot. So that's something. The texture is there. The moisture is pretty much there. The presentation is quite nice. I think they made the burger look really significant and meaty. Oftentimes fake meat accidentally just doesn't look as plump. This looks great, just as good as any other fast food patty. Definitely just as good as the meat patty, right? But the flavor, when you bite down into the patty, it's lacking a little bit. I have to be honest, and I'm surprised I hadn't seen that in any of the other interviews. Because I give fake meat a big pass. I love incorporating fake meat into my life as often as possible. To me, it's like a technological advancement. I love it. If I can get my vegetables in the form of a burger or a chicken nugget, I'm gonna do that. It's very good. I'm really digging the mayo, but that has nothing to do with the patty. There's also ketchup and mayo on the original Whopper, and a kind of old looking tomato that didn't make it onto this one. I'm gonna forgive that. That's part of the fast food experience. All right, let's do another bite of this. I've only had 1 bite. I want to make sure I'm being fair about the flavor. The meat is just salty inside. It's just salty. This just doesn't have enough salt for the average palate, I don't think. It just needs some more salt on the inside. And I know that that can dry it out in cooking. So it's a risky thing, but you just gotta balance it. It needs more salt. And this beef patty has it. I'm gonna try it by itself to confirm that. Huh. No, it's not that salty. What is salty in here? Huh, is that? It's hard to imagine that there would be pink in such a thin burger, but there actually is. I think that's part of what's making me enjoy this so much, is that it's undercooked, which is dangerous. Just 1 more bite. I really like the Impossible Burger. I'm starting to really understand the taste of the patty right now. I think it was the pickle that was super salty when I took the last bite of the Whopper. Oh my god, it's falling apart. because I just got a pickle with this bite and it was great. The pickles help. So Judson is a vegetarian, and on the way to pick this up, I told him I wanted to try an Impossible Whopper and a regular Whopper to compare them. And aside and said the whole point of this trip was to show Burger King that we want the meatless alternative, and he's right. That is absolutely the message I want to send to Burger King. I think it's garbage that they're ending this on September 1st. There are lots of other fast food companies doing meatless promotions right now, and none of them are holding them this short. I think it's been like probably a month, but that's not very long at all. And my review of the Impossible Whopper is positive. I like it. It tastes good. I would eat it lots more times. It doesn't have any weird flavor to it. Sometimes fake meat does, and you have to just sort of forgive it or cover it up. This doesn't taste like anything that I don't like or anything strange. I would still believe that this is meat if you gave it to me and told me it was meat. And that's actually a popular thing with the Impossible Burger. A few times Judson ordered the Impossible Burger from a restaurant, and when it came, he had me take a bite first because he wasn't sure if it was real meat or not. He was afraid they made a mistake every single time we ordered it. He thought they accidentally used real meat. That's how close it is. Some people actually are grossed out by meat. That's how long they've been vegetarians. So I don't think that the realness really tantalizes someone like Judson. This is mostly for people who like eating meat, but kind of maybe know that we shouldn't eat so much meat because we've really made a whole lifestyle out of it, and it's not good for us, and it's not good for the environment. Whatever your reasons are for wanting to eat less meat, this is a great way to do it. It's very low effort. I think this was about $5. I don't know how much the regular Whopper was. Anyway, hi YouTube. I came back for a little bit in February and made a very structured video. But I've become a really YouTube junkie as of late. And I have this fear that I'm not gonna fit into new YouTube. You know what I mean? New YouTube is so different from old YouTube. If you're here watching this because you're already subscribed to me, you probably remember old YouTube. You're probably close to my age. I started this channel when I was 16. I'm 30 this year. So it's a lot of adjustment. YouTube has changed a lot, obviously, in so many ways. But when I see people on YouTube doing things that I would love to try doing, it's a willingness to be able to adjust. And I'm enjoying it. This was really fun to film. I don't know, I just wanted to come by, say hello. I kind of decided in the last couple months, I miss YouTube, and it excuse me. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry that I yelled at you earlier. I was trying to be new YouTube, you know what I mean? Anyway, smash that like button. Throw stuff, wait. And guys, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe and send me all your money to the PayPal account listed below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye. So the dog just jumped up to take one of the burgers I left after filming, but which one did he go for?
This is the only one he could get to, so he licked that one.
Where's the bias?
I knew you were excited, but
Alright, buddy. Well,
the chair was over here, so he licked.
well, let's just do a little impossible taste test here.
Wait, what are you doing?
Cookie sit. That's some tail wagging. That's some serious tail wagging. You want more? He liked it. He liked it a lot. He doesn't know the difference.